Hello everyone. Welcome to this impromptu walkthrough of the retiring list. I'm just going to grab another device here. The iPad's not working at the moment, so we're just trying to figure that out. But I will try to watch along on a phone in case there's anybody here who's tuning in to see what is retiring from the annual catalog. Hi Jerry, how are you? I'm going to, here we go. Oh, wait, yeah, we got to keep it that way to see comments. All right, so I will get right into this so that I don't keep you guys here longer than necessary. I will walk through at least the stamps, and then if you guys are up for staying while we do the accessories, we'll do that too. Usually when I do a walkthrough, I show you guys samples as we go. But once I got going through the catalog and realizing some of the things that were retiring, I didn't want to wait until tomorrow when I have the time to go through and gather samples, so I figured I would hop on quickly today, show you guys the stamps and dies that are retiring, and then that way you've got that information and you don't have to wait another 24 hours. So we'll get going through this, and then towards the end you guys can tell me if you want to see the accessories, and again we'll be back tomorrow to go through samples as well. All right, so we're going to start at the beginning here. This is the annual catalog retiring list. Ethan's just gathering my other device so I can try to watch and make sure that we're in the proper view. Hi, Linda. Yes, so grab a Sharpie or a pen and we will go along. I'm going to tell you guys what the discounts are on both French and English stamp sets and such. So we will get right into this. And as we go, you guys feel free to tell me the things that you are sad about. There will be lots of exciting new things in the new catalog, though. We have now seen it. So there's some things I'm really sad about, but there will always be things that I can create with going forward. Okay, so on page 11 of the annual catalog, we have the bundle for Beauty of Friendship retiring. It is the bundle and dies only. The stamp set remains. So that was a little bit of an interesting one, but I do not see the dies in the new catalog. So we'll skip ahead now. Actually, I'm going to backtrack. The suite, of course, also retires because we won't have all of the products. So that also goes. On page 12, the Seascape stamp set is retiring, as is the bundle. Hi, Ramona and Wendy. I can't see who all is there, but I see a few names pop up. We are safe with Art Gallery. I was kind of surprised. I thought that with that being on sale, it was going to go. Page 14, A Wish for Everything, is going. On page 15, Welcoming Window, that one that is on the sale right now for 20% off, is retiring. So stamps and dies both are leaving, or are both leaving. We're safe with these pages. Are you guys surprised about the sunflowers? I thought they might be going, given that they're on the sale, but they're safe. We are losing on page 19, the Sending Hugs stamp set and the bundle. Hi, Terry. If I'm going too fast, just let me know. You were surprised about the sunflowers, Wendy? I was completely surprised. On page 20, the Blossoms in Bloom bundle and stamp set are both retiring. That one's been around for a couple of years. When it first came out, Wendy made me a card with this one to congratulate me. I think it was the Greece trip or 400,000 in career sales. It was one of the two. Maybe it was the 400,000, which I'm actually closing in on 500, hopefully soon. So, alrighty. Now page 21, we are losing Timeless Tropical, the stamp set, and likely the dies. I'll get to those ones later on. And the French version is 20% off for $24.80. I'll backtrack over here to the French version of Blossoms in Bloom. That stamp set is also 20% off for $24. On page 22, the Garden Wishes stamp set is retiring. The English version is 40% off for $18. The French version is 20% off for $24. Page 23, the Dragonfly Garden Bundle is also retiring. Now I'm actually just going to backtrack to page 23. It looks like it is just the bundle retiring, but we will be keeping the stamp set, and the punch is what it looks like. I can confirm that when I do the second walkthrough tomorrow with samples for you guys. This one was a shocker to me. I thought for sure this one would be going, but we're safe on these 2 pages. We move on to page 26. Any of you guys who know me and craft with me are probably fully understanding that I am happy about this one. It can go. I love most of our sets. It's just this one wasn't a favorite of mine. This one is not in my collection. Enjoy the Moment is retiring. It is 20% off for $24.80. On page 27, the Friends Are Like Seashells bundle only is retiring, so you can still get them. They will just not be at a bundled price. We are actually safe with the pansies. Are any of you as surprised as I am? These were on sale as well. They are not retiring. On page 30, the In Bloom bundle is, or the stamps are retiring. I'm guessing the dies will be as well. The French version of this stamp set is on sale for 20% off, down to $18.40. Page 31, Lighthearted Lines is retiring. Dressed to Impress is retiring. The French version of Dressed to Impress is 20% off, down to $18.40. I feel like I might need to get this one if I don't have that yet. Is there anything in these that you guys are like, I need it before it goes? Just let me know. On page 32, Sweet Ice Cream stamp set is retiring. Both the English and French versions are 20% off, down to $18.40. The Measure of Love stamp set is retiring as well, and so is Brew Some Fun. Brew Some Fun coordinates with the dies that went with the coffee cup wraps. So if you have those and you haven't yet got this stamp set, now is your chance to get that one before it's gone. Page 34, What's Cookin'? I'm kind of surprised. I know it was on that sale, but I kind of hoped it would stick around a little bit longer. What's Cookin' stamp set and the bundle are both retiring. All right. Now we are safe with Simply Succulents for now. Page 36, I love this stamp set. I'm so sad that it's leaving. I love these scripty words here and how you can match them up with the smaller words, but Create with Friends is retiring. The French version is 20% off for $18.40. Lovely You is safe. Daisy Lane is retiring, so the French version will be 20% off, down to $24.80. Page 38, the Timeless Tulips stamp set is retiring. It is 20% off, down to $18.40, and the same with the French version, 20% off, down to $18.40. It looks like the punch is carrying over though. Sunny Sentiments is also retiring, and so is Sharing Sunshine. There is a lot of stamp sets that are retiring. This just means we're going to be getting a lot of really nice new stamp sets. Page 40, Best Chapter is also retiring, so if these are stamps that you guys like, it's got a retirement one in there. It has, I think you could probably use it for graduations, wedding day, parenthood. There's lots of good greetings in that one. Make It Happen is also retiring. I thought there was a grad hat in that one, but I don't see one. Page 41, Bunches of Fun is also retiring. On page 42, Many Happenings and Many Messages are also retiring. And I am going to just skip ahead for a second here. I want to just check for you guys. I didn't get as far as going through all of the dies and embellishments, but I wanted to hop on as quickly as I could. So I just want to take a quick look and see if that Messages die. Yep, the Messages die is retiring. And it is 20% off for $36.80. That one's a little bit of a, I don't know, I'm sad about that one. I use that Messages die all the time, and but I use the dies separately without these stamps actually. All right, page 43, The Sweet Strawberry stamp set is retiring, and the French version of it will be on sale for 20% off, down to $19.20. The bundle, of course, is also retiring. Page 44, the In the Wild Sweet is retiring, and so are the stamps and the dies. So the French version of the stamp set will be 20% off, down to $18.40. Page 46, this one I'm sad about. If you guys like these outline images, these sketches of people, this one's a really good one. A Good Man is retiring. The French version is 20% off, down to $26.40. Page 47, the Hats Off stamp set is retiring, and so is the bundle. I just want to quickly check that one as well for you guys to see if the dies are retiring as well. Sometimes the dies stay even when the stamp set doesn't, and there is one that's actually the opposite the stamp is saying. There's a couple. Yeah, the hat dies are going as well. Okay. On page 48, Path to Greatness is retiring. That's so true, Terry. A lot of them will probably have something similar, or maybe we'll like the new one even better. It's so hard to know. We will, I haven't even had a chance to really digest the new catalog yet, because I was trying to make sure I got everything posted for you guys and send out the email with all the links and that kind of stuff. So I haven't really flipped through it, but I did check for a few things quickly, and it's exciting. All right, so these ones here, Bamboo Beauty and Whiskey Business, are safe. Page 50, After the Storm is, did I mark that one incorrectly? Let me double check. I thought that one was staying. After the Storm is retiring. So that one is going, and Handsomely Suited is also going. The French version of Handsomely Suited is 20% off, down to $26.40. The English version is $14.50 at half off. So that's a good deal for that one, especially if you've got the dies already. All right, now I'll just quickly check the dies on Handsomely Suited, but they must be leaving as well. Maybe I will be surprised and they will stay. I just have my printout right here. So that is the suit and tie dies are indeed retiring. They are 50% off, down to $22. So I am going to just mark that. Dies are 50% off at $22. Okay. On page 51, Sailing Home is retiring. The French version is on sale for 20% off, down to $26.40. I have some sticky notes here because I had bundles that I needed to confirm whether it was indeed true that the dies are retiring and the stamp set is saying, and it is. So with this one here, just take note. Inspired Thoughts stamp set is staying. These beautiful tree outline dies are retiring, and so is the bundle. I am so surprised that these dies are leaving. I'll just double check my notes here, my printout. If you're on my email list, I have sent out this printout with this complete list as well. It's just that sometimes it is hard to see it in this small print, so I like to do the catalog walkthrough for you guys. So just to give you the price on the dies alone are 20% off, down to $35.20. Okay. That is a bummer. I love that set of trees. They are gorgeous. You get this little landscape of the trees. I would even get these without the stamp set. If you've got to narrow your list down, that's when I really recommend. Okay, so page 53, Nature's Beauty is retiring. Campology appears to be safe. Page 54, Pampered Pets, it's leaving. So that one is retiring. And on page 55, Wildly Adorable is also retiring. That is not one that I have. I love Pampered Pets, but this one isn't one that ever made it into my collection. Lena did some really great samples with this at one of our launches, though. They were very cute. All right, page 56, Turtle Friends stamp set is retiring. The French version is 20% off, down to $17.60, and the bundle is also retiring, as is the stamp, or the punch, sorry. I will just confirm on my list that the punch is leaving. Yep, the turtle punch is leaving. These notes I usually have done ahead of time, but it was a bit of a time crunch today. Page 57, the Stellar Birthday is also retiring. And let's check the Give It a Whirl dies. Check my list here for you. I do not see the Give It a Whirl dies. Oh, let's just check. My pages got out of order when I put that last one back. It appears as though Give It a Whirl is safe, thank goodness. I love those dies. Okay, on page 58, Pirates and Mermaids is retiring. On page 59, the All for Baby stamp set is retiring, and so is the All for Baby bundle. And I will just quickly check that list again to make sure that the baby clothes dies, they are also retiring. The Europeach suite is retiring, and so is the stamp and the dies. They're going. They will be retired. Page 62, Celebrate with Flowers is retiring. The Hippo Happiness stamp set is retiring. The French version of Hippo Happiness is 20% off, down to $19.20. And we'll just double check the dies, but I believe that those are also leaving. I love the dies for this one, not for the little animals, but I use the labels out of that one all the time. And I'll just double check that, yes, the dies are retiring. The dies are 20% off, down to $39.20. Okay. And then we're safe with Biggest Wish. Page 64, Way to Goat is retiring. On page 65, From All of Us is retiring. The French version is 20% off, down to $23.20. Hey Birthday Chick is retiring. The English version and the French version are both 20% off, down to $23.20. We're safe with Peekaboo Farm, so the Peekaboo dies I'm hoping are safe too. And the Happiest of Birthdays is retiring. Thank goodness Party Puffins is safe. I wasn't so sure what would happen with that one. And you can see the Peekaboo, or picture this dies, sorry, not Peekaboo dies. But they're cute there. The Simply Elegant Suite is retiring. Elegantly Said stamp set is retiring. And the Elegantly Said bundle is retiring. We should check on that Elegant Tag punch on page 147. I actually do not own that punch. There's very few punches I don't own, and I've just kind of forgotten about that one. The Elegant Tag punch is also retiring. Okay. On page 70, the Encircled in Friendship stamp set is retiring. And the bundle is also retiring. I will also just quickly double check on the Encircled in Beauty dies for you guys. This way, those of you who can't come back and tune in again tomorrow will at least know. So the Encircled in Beauty dies are also retiring. We are safe with Forever Fern. That one's been around for a little bit, but it is a really pretty stamp set. Hi, Leslie and Deb. Anyone else who's joined in? All right, on page 73, the Forever Blossoms stamp set is retiring. The French version will be 20% off, down to $24.80. Prized Peony is also retiring. The English version will be $26.40, and the French version will also be $26.40. They are both 20% off. Page 74, Always in My Heart is also retiring. The French version will be on sale for 20% off, down to $21.60. And we are safe with the Shaded Summer. I don't even know that I own that stamp set, but it does look very cute. All right, page 76, Positive Thoughts is retiring. I feel like this one has some really cute dies that go with that one. I'm sure that they'll be retiring, but we will just quickly double check those for you guys. So that is the Nature's Thoughts dies, and I'll just quickly check. The Nature's Thoughts dies are 50% off, down to $19.50. So check those ones out. They are on page 164. Forever Grapevine, the stamp set is retiring. The French version will be 20% off, down to $21.60, and the Forever Grapevine bundle is also retiring. On page 77, Ornate Thanks is also retiring. The French version is 20% off, down to $19.20. On page 78, this bundle will stay as separate, so we will keep the stamp set, we will keep the punch. You just won't be able to buy it as a bundle at 10% off, but you can still get them separately. So this is one where if you've got to narrow down your wish list with all these things that are retiring, save those, you can get them separately after in the new catalog. We are also losing Beautiful Moments. I love this stamp set. I'm going to have to do a class with this before it goes, I think. It's such a pretty one, so no discounts on that one, but it is leaving. Page 80, the Bloom Where You're Planted Suite as a whole is retiring. We will, however, keep the stamps and the dies separately. The bundle at 10% off is retiring. So that's another one. It's just the 10% off bundled price that's leaving, but you can still get them as separates. On page 83, Free as a Bird is also retiring. On page 84, Sweet Farewell is retiring, and Right Behind You is retiring. I'm sad about this one. Page 85, Back on Your Feet is retiring. It's not a total surprise because it's been around for a couple of years, but it's such a cute set. I did these with the baby wipe technique last year. So tomorrow when I go live at 6, for some of these sets, I'll bring samples in so that you guys can see them in use. And I will have more complete details on each page to make sure that I tell you guys what the coordinating dies are on sale for. Page 86, Badger Besties is retiring, and Senior Years is retiring. This one's also got a pretty simple happy retirement. Retirement greetings always seem to be the ones that people have a hard time finding. So if that's one that you need, that might be one you want to get before it's gone. And surprisingly, nothing's better than it's staying. It's been around for a little bit. So those ones, the $1 million stamps never seem to stay around for too long, but that one has been around at least for 2 catalogs, I think. All right, page 88, Tidings of Christmas. The suite is leaving, as are the stamp set and the dies. They are all going. Page 90, Festive Foliage is a background stamp. That is leaving. So is Snowflake Wishes. Page 91, Evergreen Elegance is also retiring, and so is the bundle. However, the punch alone will stay. So the Evergreen Border punch will remain in the new catalog. So this one, it's just the stamp that's leaving. Page 92, Poinsettia Petals is also retiring, as is Snowman Season. This one is a favorite. And I will quickly just check the Builder Punch to let you know if that is also retiring. And that is, the Snowman Builder Punch is indeed leaving. It is 20% off, down to $19.20. Okay. I know, not the snowman. You have it though, right, Tammy? Make sure that it's in good working order before these retire. Perfectly Plaid is retiring, and I may as well quickly check that tree punch for you guys as well. Again, my apologies that I just didn't have time to check every one of these items for us. It looks, the Pine Tree Punch is retiring. It is 20% off, down to $19.20. Okay. Now, page 94, The Season's Blessings is retiring. The French version will be 20% off down to $23.20, and the bundle is also retiring. On page 95, Banner Year is also retiring. The French version is 20% off down to $18.40. This one might be a good one for people who make French cards because it's got kind of a little bit of all occasions in there. That might be a good one for you. I actually think I'm going to look up the French version myself. Some of them I try to get the French version before they go because even though I'm not French, sometimes I need a French card. So those are good ones when they're an all occasion type of set. Okay, page 96, the Expressions in Ink suite as a whole is leaving. However, we will keep the stamp set and the dies separately. We're just losing the discounted bundle price. So you can still get the stamps and dies separately on that one. Page 98 is the same situation. We will get to keep the color and contour stamps and the scalp contours dies separately. They will just not be available at the 10% discounted price. But thankfully they're staying because I don't know if I've told you guys this yet. The Stitch So Sweetly dies are leaving. I'm kind of sad about that. There are greater problems in the world, so I'm not going to complain. And we still get to keep these, so that will suffice. But I do really love those dies. All right, so page 99, All Things Fabulous is retiring. The French version of this stamp set will be 20% off down to $24. On page 100, Henna Hearts is also retiring. And on page 101, Very Versailles is also retiring. And now, Etched in Nature is not on the retiring list, but it was a set that was actually not available because there was quality issues with it. So I'm going to just quickly double check my list here and see if it's noted. But I believe this one wasn't available anyway. All right, so on page 102, To the Moon is also retiring. I don't know if you're still here, Wendy, but there's your stamp set. It's so sad. Hi, Sandy. All right, so we're safe here. On page 103, Best Year is also retiring. That's another good one that has a variety of occasions in it. On page 104, the hand-penned suite is leaving. However, it's another one where we will get to keep the stamps and the dies separately, just not at the 10% bundled price. So this one we're safe. On page 106, the Butterfly Brilliance bundle is the same deal. We will be getting to keep the stamp set and the dies separately, so you'll just lose out on the 10% discounted price. And I just want to quickly double check. Yep, we're safe. So even the Daisy Garden is safe. I thought maybe I made a mistake on that, but we're good. On page 108, Birds and Branches, the stamps are retiring. So I'm going to just quickly check that the Birds and More dies are also, yes, the Birds and More dies are 40% off down to $27.60. Okay, so that's a really cute bundle, actually. The Hand-Drawn Blooms is also retiring. The English version and the French version are both 20% off, down to $24.80. And we will also just check the Banner Blooms dies and see if they are on sale as well. The Banner Blooms dies are 50% off, down to $21. That's a good deal on those ones. On page 109, the Hydrangea Haven bundle is also retiring just at the bundled price, but we will still have the stamps and the dies. I kind of thought that with them being on that sale list that they'd be going. I'm okay with them staying, but it's a little bit of a surprise. On page 110, this is the same situation as the other bundles that are retiring, where it's just the 10% off bundled price that's leaving. We can still get those as separates. Sadly, though, on page 111, my Tasteful Labels are retiring. That is sad. So Tasteful Touches stamp set is retiring, and I want to just quickly check the price of the Tasteful Labels, and we'll just see if they are... Tasteful Labels dies are 20% off, down to $33.60. get those before they're gone. You can see here, that's one of the dies. This is one. These 3 dies in particular, I use all the time. These are go-to dies for me, so I will have to hope that there's something in that new catalog that's going to replace these for me. Okay, page 112, the Sweet Symmetry Suite is leaving, as are the stamps and the punch. They're all going. So I don't believe there's any sales on these ones. I will just quickly double check the punch for you and see if there is any discount on the punch. I hope you guys don't mind the stopping and checking for discounts for you. Symmetrical Stems Border Punch is 20% off, down to $17.60. And it's actually a cute punch. You get these 2 little leaf punches. They cut, or they punch out these 2 shapes here. So it's not a bad one to have just if you need a leaf punch. You don't have to use those just as a border. In fact, most of the time I would use those separately. On page 114, the Batik Boutique stamp set is retiring, as is the bundle. So we may as well just quickly check that one there for the Batik dies. The Batik dies are 20% off, down to $31.20. Okay. On page 115, the Love of Leaves stamp set is retiring, and I'm going to just quickly check the dies for you. The Stitched Leaves dies are 20% off, down to $38.40. The Queen Anne's Lace stamp set is also retiring. The French version is 20% off, down to $18.40. On page 116, the Art in Bloom stamp set is retiring. The bundle is retiring. And I will just quickly check the Bloom Hybrid Embossing Folder, which has the die that goes with it, is 40% off, down to $27. Okay. On page 117, the All Squared Away stamp set is retiring. The bundle is retiring. And again, we're going to just check that Floral Squares dies are not on sale. So we're safe on that one, but they're not carrying over. So you just don't need to rush on the sale for that one. On page 118, the Birch background stamp is retiring. And the Wild Roses background stamp is retiring. The Wild Roses one is 20% off, down to $18.40. On page 119, Handmade for You is also retiring. What this means is there must be a new one coming out with the copyright Stampin' Up! Image, because we need to have an Angel Policy stamp. So if you're somebody who is looking for a new Angel Policy stamp set, this must mean that we're going to be getting a new one. So stay tuned for that. All right, so that is the stamps. I will move into this next portion of the catalog. I have not marked this one though. So this one we will work our way through here, if you guys are all good with that. And I can tell you guys what is going from here and what's on sale. So is everybody good with that? If I give you guys a quick walkthrough of anything else that's here? Okay, so we are going to start with page 123. Pretty much anything here is retiring. So I'll tell you guys which things are on sale from this list. So the Cinnamon Cider blends are 20% off for $9.60. So that's just the blends, okay? Then we have the Magenta Madness blends are 40% off. That's a good price for $7.20. The Just Jade blends are 20% off for $9.60. The Misty Moonlight blends, I'm shocked, are 20% off for $9.60. I can't believe any of the blends are on sale, actually. And then we skip all the way down. Oh no, the card display. I have heard that some of the in color stuff is already selling out. So if these are items that you guys want before they leave, I would suggest don't delay on those. I think we all know that, but inevitably whenever this day comes and the retiring list posts, things just fly off the shelves. So we're going to skip ahead now. There's nothing else until page 125. The card display. Oh, no way. Of course, I just bought this. I haven't even opened it yet, and it's 50% off. That's the way it goes, isn't it? I think I better get another one just to have a second one, and then watch. They'll sell out in the meantime. So item number 6 is regular 41, 50% off for $21 or $20.50. Okay. Then we'll skip ahead to page 126. Of course, we know that any of the outgoing in colors that they're going to be retiring. So the 8.5 by 11 in color cardstock pack is going to be going. That is right here. We know that the 12 by 12 is also going to be leaving. And now the in color Stampin' Write markers are 20% off for $16. So we'll do this, 20% off, $16. So if you like to get an extra set of those just to protect so that you have a backup with the tips, then that's not a bad price for those. The in color collection of stamp pads, we know that that's going. That's not on sale. And then we have some other things on sale. So I will just grab my ruler and follow my list as we go so that I know what I've told you guys. So we have the hand-penned Memories and More cards and envelopes are 20% off down to $10.80. So that's number 5, $10.80. We have the hand-penned Memories and More card pack is 40% off. And it is down to $8.10. That is crazy. Those, I feel like they're going to sell out. We have the What a Year Memories and More card pack. That one is a crazy deal. It is 50% off, down to $6.75. Sorry, my printing is awful, but we're trying to go quick here. Okay, so we'll skip now ahead to page 128. And the white Stampin' Chalk marker. No! How could this be? Well, there it goes, guys. It's not on sale. That one will probably also fly off the shelves unless we're getting something new to replace it. I haven't checked yet, but hopefully maybe we'll get a white gel pen back. On page 128, the decorative pattern, basic pattern decorative masks are also on sale, 40% off. The basic patterns, 40% off, down to $6.60. The Shimmery Crystal Effects, which is number 8, is also retiring. Plenty of Patterns decorative masks is also retiring. They are not on sale. Now we'll skip ahead to page 130, so thankfully these are safe. We'll skip ahead to page 130. The Beauty of the Earth DSP is retiring. Expressions in Ink is also retiring. Hand Penned DSP is retiring. Bloom Where You're Planted is also retiring. None of those are on sale. Now we'll skip ahead to page 132. In Good Taste is retiring. This one has a really good sale. It is 40% off, down to $17.40. And you get a lot more DSP with this one. You get 24 sheets. So that's a pretty good price for $17.40. I love this paper, actually. I think I'm going to have to, if it's not already sold out, I'm going to have to get myself a pack of that. I haven't had time to even shop for myself yet. Pansy Petals is retiring. This one's on sale. It's 20% off, down to $12.60. In the Wild DSP is retiring. It is 40% off, down to $9.45. Sweet Symmetry DSP is retiring. That one's not on sale. Tidings of Christmas. This one was on, it was sold out for the longest time. There's no discount. That one's retiring. Simply Elegant is retiring. No discount. And then we'll skip ahead to the next page. The neutrals, no way. These, hey, I can't speak. Okay, you guys, we've got some discounts here. So we have the neutrals 6x6 DSP is 40% off. I am worried that this stuff is going to sell out before the end of the night. I will not have a chance to shop until later. The Regals is also 40%. They are both $9.45. So neutrals and Regals 40% off, $9.45. The same with the subtles, and the same with the brights, and the same with the in color. All of them are $9.45. I want to just check that both in color collections, yes, both of them are the same price. So all of these in color collections and color collections are 40% off for $9.45. These will probably go quickly. I can't guarantee for sure, but I would not at all be surprised if those go quickly. Okay. Now we will check the Europeach. Europeach DSP is 20% off for $12.60. Okay, now over here, page 135, the square vellum doilies, which is number 5. They are also retiring, and they are 20% off for $5.40. Oh no, the rainbow glimmer paper. You guys, what are we going to do? It is 20% off for $6.60. I'm sad about that. I love that paper. Hydrangea Hill Mercury Glass Acetate is also retiring. It is 40% off, down to $9.45. The In Color Shimmer Vellum is also retiring. It is 20% off for $13. The Ombre Specialty Paper, which is number 4, is 20% off for $10.80. Oh gosh. Okay, guys, we're going to flip a couple pages ahead. Page 137. This one is very sad. I love to use these. The acetate card boxes. No. Okay, so those are going. They are not on sale. The 3 1/8 by 3 1/8 acetate card boxes, which is number 4, they are 20% off, down to $6.60. The 3 by 9 gusseted bags, which I think is number 9, they are also going. Oh no, the mini paper pumpkin boxes. These are like the best. They're also going. Some of these things I feel like are going to fly off the shelves. Any of the packaging tends to go kind of quickly. The mini coffee cups are also going. That's number 5. They are 20% off, down to $8.20. The ombre gift bags are also going. That's number 2. They're 20% off, down to $6.60. The Simply Classic treat boxes, which is number 7, they are 40% off, down to $8.10. Oh my goodness. The mini jam jars, like what is going on here? It's all going, you guys. They are not on sale. All right, well, that doesn't leave us with much, but this page is done. What do you guys think of all that packaging? That is a lot. I'm most sad about the paper pumpkin boxes and the acetate boxes. Those are 2 things that I use quite a bit. Oh well, maybe we'll have something new. trying to not get hung up on it. So page 139, we have the black glittered organdy ribbon. That is retiring. That one I also love. We have the petal pink organdy striped ribbon. It is retiring. This one is 40% off, down to $6.60. We have the old olive and pretty peacock reversible ribbon. It is 20% off, down to $8.20. The fine art ribbon is 20% off, down to $8.20. The gorgeous grape sheer ribbon is 40% off, down to $5.70. Flirty Flamingo metallic ribbon is 20% off, down to $8.80. The Evening Evergreen open or chevron weave ribbon is 20% off, down to $6.60. Sorry, my printing is getting worse as the time goes on here. Smoky Slate textured ribbon is 40% off, down to $6.90. The Just Jade and Gold braided ribbon is 20% off, down to $6.60. The Very Vanilla scalloped lace trim, which is on the next page now, so we're good with this page here. We'll skip ahead. Now on page 140, the Very Vanilla scalloped lace trim is 20% off, down to $7.60. The Real Red double stitched ribbon is 20% off, down to $8.20. Playful Pets ribbon combo pack is 20% off, down to $8.20. Flowers for Every Season. No! This is like my go-to ribbon. The white in here is 20% off, down to $10.80. The Bumblebee gingham ribbon, I also love this one. If you're making any of the cards for Ukraine, we've been using this ribbon here. It's beautiful with those. This one is 20% off, down to $7.60. The Highland Heather grosgrain ribbon, it's like a major overhaul here, is 40% off, down to $4.95, guys. Hi, Angela. Mint Macron velvet ribbon is 40% off, down to $6.90. Pale Papaya, the woven ribbon is 40% off, down to $5.70. All right, so we must be keeping the rest because now we are moving on to page 140. The Expressions in Ink ephemera pack is retiring, and it is 20% off, down to $7.60. So if you couldn't get your hands on this when this catalog came out because this was so popular, now's your time to get it for 20% off, hopefully before it sells out. Oh no. Okay, I don't know if Sharon's here, but the Bumblebee trinkets are going. They are 20% off, down to $8.20. I don't even know if they're still available. I honestly haven't had a chance to check anything at all for stock availability. If you guys have shopped and you know any information, please feel free to comment here and let us know. The paper lattice is also retiring. It is 20% off, down to $6.60. The Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels, we're going to skip ahead now to page 142. And the Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels are number 8. They are retiring. They are not on sale. Also on page 142, we have the Gilded Gems, which I think is these ones here. Item number 3. They are 20% off, down to $7.60. And I hope you guys don't mind my impromptu coming live. I was just so worried that for those of you who aren't in the fundraiser, I know with the fundraiser, I didn't want to overwhelm people with being on live too much today. But for everyone else who's not, I didn't want you guys to miss out at all. So I figured with all these crazy deals and amazing things that were retiring, I better just come and let you know anyway. So, all right, now on page 142, we have the blue adhesive backed gems, which is number 4. They are 40% off. No way. $6.60. These are the things I get so excited about. Genial Gems, which is item number 1. They are retiring. They are also 40% off, down to $6.60. Silver and Clear Epoxy Essentials, which is number 12. They are also retiring, 20% off, down to $10.40. We have the 2021 to 2023 in color jewels, and that should be these number 11. They are 20% off, down to $7.60. The in color square gems, which is number 6, are also retiring. They are 20% off, down to $8.80. The metallic pearls, no way. So we are now on page 143, number 3, metallic pearls. They're retiring. They're not on sale. I love those. I use those all the time as well. Page 143, Playing with Patterns Resin Dots, which is number 6. They are 40% off. They're down to $6.60. The Artistry Blooms Adhesive Backed Sequins, which is, I think, number 4. Those are retiring. They are not on sale. The Mason Jar Shaker Domes, no way. Those are going. They are 20% off, down to $7. The Sequins for Everything, which is number 5. These ones are a great price. They are 50% off, down to $8.12. Those are a good one if you like to make any shaker cards. Also on the same page, shaker shapes are 40% off, so that is number 10, down to $5.70. All right, so that is good for the embellishments. Deb, I don't know if you're still here, but your black dots are staying. Angela, so yes, I did do, we just kind of quickly talked about the ink pads. I'm going to just skip back everybody for a second here. On page 123, all of these ink pads will retire. So your Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, Bumblebee, Magenta Madness, and Misty Moonlight, those are the only ones that will go. We are not getting a color refresh this year, so we're safe with everything else. It's just the 5 outgoing in colors. Hope that helps, and I'm glad that you asked. Just in case someone else is wondering, chances are that someone else wants to know too. Yeah, I thought of you right away, Deb. They're safe. It's a good neutral embellishment. Okay, so now we are skipping ahead to page 147. We're safe with all of this. And on page 147 now, the Elegant Tag Punch is retiring. It is not on sale. Holy moly, guys. Page 148, the Strawberry Builder Punch is retiring. It is 50% off, down to $12. The Turtle Punch is retiring. It is 20% off, down to $19.20. Now we're moving, oh no, I'm lying. We're not moving over to the next page. The Symmetrical Stems Border Punch is also retiring. It is 20% off for $17.60. Look at that. There's a little bit of a punch in my catalog. The Tailored Tag Punch over on page 149. No way. This one here is going. It is 20% off, down to $19.20. The Delightful Tag Topper. Oh no. That's another good one. I hope my commentary as I realize what's leaving. isn't too much to handle. 20% off down to $24.80. The Snowman Builder Punch, this one is sad, is 20% off down to $19.20. The Fancy Tag Topper Punch is also going, wow guys, this one's a good deal. It is 50% off down to $15.50. The Ice Cream Builder Punch is another wow deal. This one is also 50% off down to $12. The Treasured Tags Pick-a-Punch, which is this one here in the middle, is 50% off. Some of these are going to go quickly. Down to $15.50. The Daisy Punch. No way. Okay, we're skipping ahead now. We're done with page 149. We're skipping ahead to page 150. And it is the standard size Daisy Punch. So I'll just confirm the number. 143713. This one here. I'm so disappointed. This is the one, if any of you watched me do this little project here, I know tomorrow's the day that I'll show you samples, but just because it's so cute and who knows if it'll sell out, the Daisy Punch is what I made those little bunny ears with. So I'll try to not bring in any more samples for today. We'll show you guys, we'll show those tomorrow. So 20% off down to $19.20. Oh, the Cat Punch. That's probably not much of a surprise. It is 40% off down to $14.40. The Everyday Label Punch is also going. I wonder what we're going to have for punches after this. I love punches. They're just so easy to use. So the Everyday Label Punch is 20% off down to $19.20. The Detailed Trio Punch. This is the one I was telling you guys about the other day when I did mystery stamping and I needed a corner punch that I didn't have. I actually forgot to put this on my order the other day though. I knew I was forgetting something. This one is leaving. So it has 3 punches within the one. A corner, this little corner detail, and this little hole punch that you could probably use on a tag or something like that. So it is 40% off down to $16.20. The Sprig Punch. That's kind of sad. It is 40% off down to $14.40. The Pine Tree Punch is 20% off down to $19.20. All right, that's it for punches. Oh my goodness. What do you guys think of the punches? So Angela, I'm glad that you asked. I have a last chance promotion, which I will tell you guys more about at the end. But if you wish to place an order online and you're concerned about stuff selling out, if you go to my website here and use this host code, if you place a $65 order, you will get a free gift from me. If you place a $100 order, you will get an invite to my retirement party. So you'll get to make some cards with me and you will also get the free gift as well. Or you can send it to me. If you're concerned about stuff selling out though, going online to my website and using this host code is the best way to go, because then you can secure your product as quickly as possible. Oh no, Jessica, don't tell me that. Fewer punches. I love punches. They're just so easy to use. Okay, so we're going to skip ahead from here now to page 154. All of this seems to be good. Any of you who were at the team meeting last night, we were talking about that die brush tip, it will still be good. So you don't have to rush on that one unless it's just for your crafting needs. Alrighty, now 154. The embossing folders are always sad, and I already know that we're losing Tasteful Textile, my other go-to folder. So we're going to start with the greenery embossing folders. This is this one down here. They are 40% off, you guys, down to $6.60. That's crazy. That's a really good discount. The Dandelions 3D folder is also 40% off, down to $8.10. The Evergreen, no way. Evergreen is 20% off, down to $10.80. The Animal Print embossing folder is, wow, 50% off if you are a fan of animal print, down to $5.12. The Bark 3D embossing folder, kind of disappointed about that one, is not on sale, but it is retiring. The Checks and Dots embossing folders are also going. They are 20% off, down to $8.80. The Dotty Hearts embossing folder, which is this one here. It is a set of 2 of the kind of half-sized ones. They are retiring, but not on sale. The Magnolia 3D embossing folder, which is up here, is 40% off, down to $8.10. Hammered Metal is also on sale. Jen, I don't know if you're still here, but I've got one here for you. Is 20% off, down to $9.80. The Parisian Flourish 3D embossing folder, this one here, is 40% off, down to $8.10. Holy moly, guys. It's always like a little bit, what are we going to do? Okay, here is the one where I'm the most sad about, but again, there's bigger problems in the world, so I'm going to not complain about what I lose in paper crafting. There are way worse things going on. Okay, so this one is 20% off, down to $9.80. The Ornate Floral 3D embossing folder is 40% off, down to $7.35. Meadow Moments embossing folders, which is these ones here. It's a set of 2 of the smaller ones. This is another great deal. 50% off, down to $5.50. Angela, you can do it as soon as possible, whenever you like, if you're going to do it online. If you're willing to take the chance on whether or not stuff will be available and you want me to help submit it, then you can send it to me anytime and I can work on it for you. But any second you're good if you want to go online. Just let me know which you prefer. Okay, so we did Meadow Moments. Now the Macrame 3D is 20% off. We're losing a lot of embossing folders too. Down to $9.80. Okay, so now we're going to skip ahead to the dies. So we're good with embossing folders now. These are the ones that are going. Lots that are still staying that we can use, so that's good. And we'll skip ahead now to page 157. So on page 157, the baby clothes dies are going. They're not on sale. The Floral Squares dies are going. They are also not on sale. The Bloom Hybrid embossing folder is retiring. This is the one that I was telling you guys when I was on the page with the coordinating stamp set, is 40% off for $27. Now we'll skip ahead to page 158. Many Layered Blossoms dies. They are retiring. They are 40% off, down to $36.60. That's this one down here in the bottom corner. The Beautiful Trees dies. This one's kind of disappointing. I do really love these dies. So for any of you who watched my live a couple of weeks ago where I did the book fold and I made the, I used the Horizon paper and I did the tree with the colored vellum and then I put the little bird in it. That's the one I used then. So you can buy it as the bundle, 20% off still. That deal still counts. Or if you want to get just the dies, they're actually not on sale. So they stay regular price. All right, Batik dies. They are retiring, 20% off for $31.20. The Encircled in Beauty dies, which are over here on page 159, are also retiring. They are not on sale. The Grapevine dies are 20% off for $27.20. That is not very clearly written out. The Hat Builder dies are also retiring. They are not on sale. The Sea Life dies on, we're going to skip ahead to page 160 now. So we're good here now on page 159. We're going to skip ahead to page 160. the Sea Life dies. I also did a live on these ones with the shaker card that I did. They are 20% off, down to $31.20. So if somebody was interested in these, we would just have to do the math to see which is your better deal, whether it's to buy them separates and get 20% off the dies and no discount on the stamps, or no, it's 20% off the bundle. So if you want the stamp set, it's better to do the bundle. I was forgetting and thinking it was 10% off the stamps, but it's not. Okay, now the seasonal basket dies, they are also retiring. They are 40% off, down to $26.40. The inspiring canopy dies. Oh man, I love these. They are 20% off, down to $35.20. We use these ones with Stamp Club already. They're really pretty. The Cookin' dies, over here on page 161, they are retiring. They are not on sale. The window flower box dies are 20% off. So again, you can get them either in the bundle or just separates. They are $36.80 on their own. The big cats dies are also retiring. They are 20% off for $28. I'm not sure if these are in stock. Something from this bundle was sold out already during the sale, I think, but they may be back in stock. Page 161, the Christmas trimmings dies, those are also retiring. They are not on sale. The peach dies are retiring. They are 20% off for $24.80. The layering hugs dies are on sale, or I mean they're retiring, they're not on sale. The cherry bloom dies, we're going to skip ahead now to page 162. The cherry blossoms dies, not cherry blooms, 50% off, down to $24.50. The all dressed up dies are also 50% off, down to $24. The banner blooms dies are 50% off, down to $21. The birds and more dies are 40% off, down to $27.60. The fabulous florals dies right here are 50% off, down to $21. The dandy wishes dies, which is right here, they are 50% off, down to $24. The birthday chick dies, no way. I just used the fence on another Easter card. That is the one where I used the fence and the chick to create this card. So again, I'll show that tomorrow, but those ones are 50% off, down to $18.50. And the same goes with the French version of these, because the happy birthday would also be, it would be different because it has a word in it. All right, so in the tropics dies, this one I'm kind of sad about, is 40% off, down to $28.80. The Hippo and Friends dies are 20% off, down to $39.20. Angela, I will keep this video on my page, so as soon as we're done, the replay will be on my page for you as well. So you can just kind of skip ahead. If you just take note now of what time frame we're on, we're at 1 hour and 9 minutes. So if you just kind of skip ahead to a little bit short of that, then you should be able to pick up where you missed out. Hopefully that helps. Floral heart dies are 50% off. That's a pretty good price, for $26. The flower market die, this one's a background die, is 40% off, down to $23.40. The iconic dies, which is these with the mushrooms and the birds, are retiring. They are not on sale. The ornate frames, we are, I think, skipping ahead now. So we're done with this page. We'll skip ahead to page 164. Oh no, ornate frames. Bummer. Oh well, again, I've got to tell myself not to complain. There's worse things. Ornate frames. That's this one here. That's another go-to one. Is 20% off down to $36.80. The peony dies, which are right here, is 50% off down to $27. Okay. We're getting near the end, guys. We're almost done. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the pets dies, for anybody who was hemming and hawing over this one, they are 50% off down to $15.50. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these things just start selling out really quickly. It's always such an iffy time. We never know what's going to happen. Ornate layers, they are retiring. There's a couple in here that I love to use. I'll show you guys more tomorrow, but there's one that makes a nice, you can cut 5 of it. It's a stitched rectangle and you can fit 5 down a card front. And I love using that for that one. So 20% off down to $40. You get a lot of dies with that one. Nature's Thoughts is 50% off down to $19.50. Messages die. Oh, again, I love this one. 20% off down to $36.80. Smooth Sailing dies. And let me just check. We're over on the next page. So right here, Smooth Sailing is 20% off down to $35.20. Playful Alphabet dies. You guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Still no complaints. 20% off. I can't believe they're on sale. $36.80. I feel like this is one that's probably going to sell quickly. Again, who knows? Sometimes I'm off, but those are a good one. They are a great size of alphabet die to create words on the front of a card. All right, the poinsettia dies are retiring. They are not on sale. So Many Snowflakes. That one's another pretty one. It is retiring. It is not on sale. The Stitched Leaves dies. We talked about this one when I went through the stamp sets. I forgot to skip ahead and check some of them when I was looking at the stamp sets, but this one is one I mentioned back on that page. And I will mention them tomorrow when I go through again with samples. I'll make sure you guys have all the information on each page as we go. But this one is 20% off down to $38.40. The Pierced Blooms dies. I love these ones too. Wow, these ones are 50% off, you guys, down to $25. All of these flowers, I think all of them have really pretty, here, they're just right here, so I may as well show you guys. They have all this beautiful stitching in the dies, except for the stem and the leaf, but this is a great set. And then this is actually another go-to greeting label that I like to use, so those are a good one for that price. Sorry, for this price here, $25. That's a really good set to have. Make sure that I put that back in the sleeve. Okay, sorry, we'll just keep skipping ahead here. So the Word Wishes dies, which is, we're gonna now skip ahead to the next page. So we're good with page 165. We kept our stitched rectangles and the stitched greenery, so that's really good. And now we are going to go to Word Wishes dies. These ones are 20% off down to $39.20. And the French version of this, I never even thought about getting these in French, you know, 50% off. I would not be surprised if these go quickly. Last year when we had the little word dies that these ones here, I don't even know if I got them in French. I think I missed out. But those ones, the French version went on sale and they sold out super quickly. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happens with this one. But again, who knows what will happen. 50% off down to $24.50 for the French version. Holy man, Stitch Stars. Those are also going, guys. 20% off down to $41.60. Stitched so sweetly. I'm just going to leave it there. There's no discount on this one. I love those dies. There will be something new, I hope. Stitched Triangles are also going. They are 20% off down to $38.40. The Tasteful Labels dies are also going. They are 20% off down to $33.60. These are a staple in my collection. And if you guys need a good set of labels, those ones are one that I really strongly recommend. I'll try to find mine real quick here. They stay in this little stand that I have right beside me because I use them all the time. So I don't even put these ones back in my bin of dies. I just keep them in this little, it's like a little metal filing thing that I have. I'll just grab it here one sec. I think I've showed you guys this before, but I keep one of these just right on my desk. And the ones that I use all the time, the other one's full, so I didn't want to pull it over here real quick. But I just keep them in here. And then they're just at my fingertips to grab when I use them because they're in use all the time. So anyway, you need a big shot. What do you suggest? I will message you. We have the stamp cut and emboss machine in the catalog that you could use. I don't know. I'll message you, Angela, but the stamp cut and emboss is great. Or if you're looking to use the smaller dies, the mini one is on sale. Okay, so Tasteful Labels, 20% off down to $33.60. Those are a really great set to have. I love those. They're not leaving my collection. The Warm Wraps dies, which is the one I was telling you guys had that Brew Some Fun that goes with it. They are retiring. They are 50% off down to $24. The Suit and Tie dies are 50% off down to $22. Okay, so I think we're good with dies. Now we just have to skip ahead to a couple of other things. So we will be keeping the Stitched with Whimsy, the tailor-made tags. That's great. I'm happy that we get to keep those. I will definitely message you though, Angela. Okay, now we are going to jump ahead to the host sets. So we're good with the bulk of the rest of the catalog. Again, I'll come back to all of that tomorrow. As promised, I don't want to take away the 6 p.m. time tomorrow. So I will do another walkthrough tomorrow and show you guys samples of the things that I have made so that you can see some of this in use. And if I have swaps, I try to bring those in to show you guys as well. And then anything that I missed in going through these pages where I didn't tell you that the matching punch or the die is on sale, I'll let you know when I'm on that page of the stamp set as well. So we're going to go with page 170. The Prince and Princess host set is going. Pretty much we lose all of the host items every single time. Pattern Party Host DSP. Angela, if you need a stamp cut and emboss machine, I just want to quickly tell you guys, if you have a $200 order, then you also qualify for host benefits. And that is the only way you can get any of these host items. This paper is amazing. You get a lot of paper. It's 12 by 12. One side of each of the sheets is black and white, and then the other side is a nice colorful pattern. So if you're into pattern paper, that's a really great item. It's leaving, and no pressure at all on that. But if you happen to reach a $200 order, this is your chance to get these things here. All right, so Pattern Party Host DSP is leaving. The Natural Textures is leaving. The Better Places Host Stamp Set is also leaving. And then not pictured here is we have some in color grid paper, and that is also leaving, but that's not a catalog item. So, all right, that is, you know what, I feel like something's missing because maybe we get to keep the in color ribbon. I'll have to look at the new catalog. We usually lose our in color ribbon, but I didn't see it on that ribbon list, so it must be staying. But I'll confirm that for tomorrow when I do a more thorough check of my retiring list before I go live at 6 tomorrow. Again, I hope you guys don't mind that I hopped on today, even though it was impromptu, to make sure that you guys had this list as quickly as possible. My hesitation again earlier was just not wanting to overwhelm everybody that is also doing our fundraiser tonight, but again, with some of this stuff being such crazy prices, I didn't want the rest of you who aren't on that event to miss out. So I decided to hop on today. I'll still hop on tomorrow. We'll go over the list again tomorrow with samples and more complete information in case I missed anything. If you have questions, comment or message me and I will answer for you. And Angela, send me a message about that, or I'll message you. I do have our Cards for Ukraine fundraiser at 6:30. Again, that's why I wanted to hop on at 4:30 or as close to as I could to do this walkthrough for you guys. And that's why I couldn't do it this evening. We've got that fundraiser going on, but I don't imagine it'll be more than a couple of hours. So after that, then I can get back to messaging you guys. So if you don't hear from me in the next little bit, that will be why. We'll just be busy making our cards. Also, check my page. If you guys have made cards for Ukraine, even if you're not in our fundraiser, please do post a photo of them on the post that I made earlier today. And you can get an entry into a draw to win the brushed brass butterflies. I can't believe I said that the first go without getting tongue twisted. And if you are interested in placing an order, I've got the host code here. It's also on this flyer, which I posted on my page. You can either shop online with the host code and qualify for these promotions here. So with a $65 order, you get a free gift. If you place a $100 order, you will get the free gift and an invite to my retirement party. The free gift, sorry for the dog barking, is going to be subject to availability. So I don't want to promise just yet what it's going to be, because if things sell out, then I might have to change my mind on what it will be. So that is that. I also extended the birthday promotion. So if you want in on the birthday promotion as opposed to this, then you can just let me know. There was a separate host code for the birthday promotion, which was this one here. So there's two of them here. This one is for the retirement party. This one here is for the birthday promotion. And I will be live tomorrow. When I come live tomorrow, I will have the winner of the mystery challenge from last week. So again, if you did that, don't forget to post your project. If you haven't made it yet and you've got some time tonight, just make sure to go back and find the measurements, and then you can still play along and post that. And on Saturday, I will have another mystery challenge. I have already posted all of the measurements of that project for you guys too. So hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Friday will be impromptu if I get to come as well, because it's Ethan's 18th birthday, and if I can come on during the day, I would still love to do that. So otherwise, see you tomorrow and Saturday, and just message me if you guys have any questions. Sorry I'm rushing off in a hurry. We just gotta get ready for the fundraiser here in a little bit, and we will see you guys soon. I hope that was helpful for all of you. Good night, everyone.